That visual check didn't work out so well.
No. 97 seconds. Boyz podcast.
Back in the house.
In the game. BaysBasement.com if you want to write the team. If you want to check out our stream team. The Evil Kid.
Evil Kid?
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Dude, he's out there doing solid work, man.
Doing the Lord's work.
He's doing the Lord's work for Bays Boys.
That's right. Shout out to our streamers. I've been streaming a little bit with them. It's fun. I'm not going to lie. I just do it, and I enjoy just having it up because it was a 10-year goal that never happened.
Well, now you got it.
Right.
Now
I don't care if nobody watches. I just...
Now you're making stream.
Sometimes I watch myself.
Now you're streaming.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
It's like staring at yourself in the mirror.
Is it a yellow stream?
Sometimes.
Is this code speak for water sports?
You're going to have to ask Evil Kid about that. I'm going to leave that alone.
I'll leave that alone.
Yeah. So shout out to our homies.
Yeah.
What do you got today for me, Joe Skelly?
I'm just getting over a wicked case of Gator pox.
How was that?
That's a new variant that's out.
Right.
That pretty soon the government's going to highly recommend you get vaccinated.
Gator pox.
Gator pox. This one's
not to be confused with monkeypox.
Not to be confused with COVID or monkeypox. It's Gator pox. There are 17 boosters with this series.
Ooh,
17
boosters.
17 boosters. Yep. So yeah, it was wild, man. It was a wild ride, so to speak.
How to make you feel?
Feed your fucking dreams.
Crazy shit.
Waking up in the morning thinking I spent $328.14 on something.
Oh no, that part was true. Yeah, the whole time you were sick, you're like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna buy this." I'm like, "What? I don't think you should be on the credit card right now. You're like 103 temperature. You should probably not be touching that." Shopping while you're sick.
Yeah,
I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a little wild. A little wild.
It can be basically compared to shopping when you're drunk.
Yeah. And you wake up and you wonder.
You're like, man, I'm just gonna buy this item. It's $5, but the problem is you buy 50 of those items.
Right. Well, or
adds up.
Or you wake up and 2 weeks later, a watch shows up at your house, and then
you're like, what the fuck?
Where'd this come from?
Why does it have all these colors I told myself I'd never wear?
And then all of a sudden, you get a bill for like $200 and something, and you're like, oh, okay.
With a little note at the bottom that said, "Hey, I thoroughly enjoyed speaking with you. We should definitely plan on hitting that Haitian island."
Right.
Like, wait, what? What happened?
Dude,
what was I doing?
I was like, and the bill came from a company that's not even the name of the company of the watch.
Oh
They're like,
no.
Thanks for buying with
some OnlyFans shit right there.
With Winter Sports. And I was like, who the fuck are Winter Sports?
They're like, don't worry, we won't tell anybody.
It's the summer. I didn't buy any winter sporting equipment. Where's this $200 something coming from? It was kind of wild, right?
Ooh, lots of fevers though, huh?
Yeah, a lot of fevers.
You already had the shots too.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, you got to go outside the U.S. to get the Gator pox shots.
Right.
They weren't available in the U.S. at the time.
Oh my.
So I had to go to a small South American country to get those shots.
Fuck. Is that the first time you've had it?
I think it's like the second.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Was this time worse?
No, actually. It wasn't as bad.
The first time was worse?
Yeah. The first time, I didn't think it was before they were calling it Gator pox.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure I got. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I had it. But then
really?
Yeah, this time was really weird. It was a weird. I must have been messing with them Nile crocodiles. Maybe it was crocodile pox, not Gator pox. I don't know.
When I had it, it was the same thing that you're experiencing. High fever, spurts too.
Yeah,
not even consistent.
Right. My hair
was
hurt.
Weird as fuck. Yep.
My hair
couldn't
hurt.
lie down.
Dude.
Couldn't breathe. Couldn't think.
It was weird. I could breathe. That wasn't an issue.
I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
My shit was all sealed up with all kinds of mucus and weird shit.
Oh, well, my head was all stuffed. But,
yeah.
I mean, nothing in the chest. And then all those weird...
Oh, yeah, nothing in the chest for me either. I just felt like I couldn't breathe because of the stuffiness and the drainage.
Yeah, and then all that weird gator skin I started getting everywhere. It was fucking weird.
Oh, shit.
I was thinking about making my arm into a purse, but
Right. Too much crocolisk.
yeah, it's like
Crocodile.
let's-
Crocodingle.
yeah, let's take this off and make it into a purse. It was strange. So yeah, be ready for the 17 boosters for Gator Pox coming your way.
Bill Gates special edition.
Yeah,
Fucking Bill Gates.
he said you got to drink his synthetic baby formula. That's step one of the cure process.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about that. You know, I had a friend out of Vegas actually called us. Shout out to my girl in Vegas, the good kitty.
Hey, Vegas.
She actually called me looking for formula for one of her homies.
Yeah, it's a simple solution.
Yeah.
I know. I told you how to do it.
Which one?
Go on Amazon, change the country of origin to Canada, and order it and have it shipped to your house.
Does that work?
Yes.
Wait, so you change your country of origin?
Yeah, you go on the Amazon thing to the drop down. You change the country.
And do right. So
Canada.
order it out of Canada.
Yeah.
Could we do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never order things from Canada. Oh wait, no, that's not true. Tactical supplies from Canada.
I don't know. I order stuff on eBay from England all the time.
I haven't really done that either. I did order a record from Australia once. That was recently.
Was it Men at Work?
I
come from a man down under.
I wish. No. It was a silly emo record for a friend. Actually, one of our call them financial backers.
Okay.
Yeah, one of our financial backers, she loves one of those emo bands. So I ordered a custom one and I didn't read. And I really should. Because usually when it asks for different currency, but I never care. I'm like, whatever, robot, just change my American currency and give me what the fuck I want.
You're like, why did this cost me $400 US?
Right. And then later
it only said 50 Australian.
Right. And then later it was like, all right, man, your package will be here in 3 months. I was like, oh, fuck. That's not going to be here by her birthday next week. That's all fucked up. I got a bad habit of that, though, so it's okay. I do it to the beast all the time. I'm like, oh, it's your birthday. Here's a receipt for what I ordered for you.
It's coming.
Happy fucking birthday.
It's coming.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm glad to be over and done with that.
Yeah.
That silliness.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be over with the fever dreams and the
you was saying some crazy shit.
fever shopping.
And then you disappeared for a couple days.
Yeah. Because that was
Right.
night.
Right.
Whew. I was night.
So, I mean, it's a pastime now. What'd you call it?
Gator Pox.
The Gator Pox is not worried about anymore, apparently. Now we're more worried about monkeypox and ape pox.
Yeah, dude, that's monkeypox. Look, it ain't got shit on my Gator Pox. Gator versus monkey, who's gonna win?
Well, that's a good question. Is it on land or is it in the water?
How about on land?
Maybe the monkey. Could the monkey sit in the tree and drop rocks?
I guess it could.
Yeah. They say like monkeys and apes and all that shit have like they're like ants. Like 10,000 power to whatever their body scale is or some shit.
Dude, don't fuck around with chimpanzees. They'll rip your arms off.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I try not to fuck with anything out of the woods. You know that. Just leave them bitches alone.
So would you go into the lemur exhibit then?
Yeah.
And let lemurs crawl on you?
No. You had me at go to the lemur exhibit. I didn't realize you meant into the lemur exhibit. No,
Yes.
I'm good.
You're done with that?
I'm good on that.
But they don't have the strength. Well, they might be strong.
In numbers, it'd be like that fucking movie. The was that old movie where the dude gets tied up by little tiny people? Gulliver's Travels or some shit. The little motherfuckers tying you down and beating you to death. I'm good on that.
You're done with that?
They could throw stuff too. You never know. One good rock to the temple. Right? You ever been headbutted holding a baby? It's the
Did
same
you know
thing.
in Alaska, they're like little people, tiny like
what?
gnome people that live out in
No.
the woods,
No.
and they, that's a good one.
They have barbecues with Bigfoot.
But no, they're pranksters and they do evil, fucked up
Ooh.
shit.
Like little Loki sprites.
Yeah.
Hey, we should
And they chop down trees in the middle of the night. You go to bed, there's a tree, and then you wake up the next day and the tree's gone and shit. They do fucked up things, bro.
Wait, we should open a barbecue place called Barbecue with Bigfoot. I'm just putting that out there right now. Trademark name.
Barbecue with Bigfoot.
Right.
That means you
Barbecue with Bigfoot.
You got to get a Bigfoot to come in and flip.
Like a
flip
dude in a
ribs.
Chuck E. Cheese outfit, but with a Bigfoot outfit.
Oh.
He walks around and waves and gives kids hugs and.
Oh, you mean like
weird
Harry
shit
and
like
the
that.
Hendersons kind of.
Dude, I love that one. That's a good costume.
Yeah. Harry and the Hendersons.
That was a great show.
Barbecue. That was.
Is that what
movie.
that's
It was a
supposed?
movie.
Didn't they make it a TV show? I could have sworn it was like on TBS or some shit.
They might have. Are you thinking of Alf, the alien that was
No,
eating cats?
that was also weird. That was a way older one. I thought Harry and the Hendersons was a TV show on like
they may have.
TBS.
They may have.
That's the only
made it.
place I've ever seen it.
Well,
Or
then
maybe
you just answered your own question.
well, I could have been a movie. I don't remember what we did last week. So there's that. And we obviously just experienced a whole bunch of shit with the podcast. Apparently, we're in a bunch of places that we've never been.
That's amazing.
And not in any of the places that I went through all the trouble for.
That's amazing.
So, logic.
So maybe you're having fever dreams as the content creator.
Fevered up or something.
Dude, you're like, I found this posted on a forum in Korea.
Yeah. Don't know who reads Korean or spells Korean, but yeah.
Or how that even got there.
No, yeah, not my thing.
Dude, I bet we could get ourselves on the Japanese podcast forum. That would be dope. And I bet we'd make it big in Japan.
I haven't talked to anybody in Japan in a long time.
Neither have I. But
Have
I'm
you?
just
Yeah,
saying,
I was just gonna say, do you know anybody right now?
No, but they have a big thing, but they like American culture.
Yeah, they do. Rockabilly Japanese are the best.
Yeah, so I'm saying
Brian
we should
Setzer sells out.
We should totally find a Japanese podcast forum and put it up and see
Put
what
it up
happens.
there?
I bet we'd be famous.
Japanese famous?
Japanese famous.
Well, we're never gonna get to go over there, so just that whole thing. Looking for dudes in silk suits.
No, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about the dudes in the shiny suits outside of the corner store wearing sunglasses at 12 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Let's not talk about that.
Gangsters.
Let's not talk about that.
Geez.
Right.
So, Joe Skelly, tell me a story.
You just put me on the spot.
That's what this is about. And usually that spot rolls up on you pretty quick.
Well, we just talked about Sad Sam's, and I want somebody to send us a picture from Sad Sam's. Look at it.
Still loving that? All right.
Google later. Google later. Oh, wow.
Got it. We're good. Google later.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Boyz podcast dropped a live Memorial Day episode.
No, really?
Such a great podcast.
Those guys are so sweet.
BaysBasement.com. Rate the team.
By the way, y'all need to stop talking about this podcast.
Yes.
Because again, the numbers went up.
Yes.
So y'all are breaking the rules.
Sad Sam's firework outlet.
Dude.
Fucking thing has a 4.1 rating out of 727 ratings. That's crazy. I mean, you got to be a decent fucking place.
Dude, does it got the picture of the sad clown on the front of it?
I haven't seen the picture. Oh, wait. There it was. There she is. Boom. Sad clown.
Yeah. I've been watching this series on TV called Paranormal Declassified.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What they have going on?
It's pretty sweet, man. It's an investigative reporter, like a real investigative reporter who's pouring through declassified documents from the government. And they talk about each episode's a different topic. Like they talk about UFOs, they talk about Bigfoot, they talk about sea monsters, they talk about skinwalkers.
What sea monsters?
Oh. So he came across a declassified document. It was from the 60s where 2 U.S. Navy scientists were in a submersible submarine with a window and they saw a sea monster.
You just said a submersible submarine. Are there submarines that aren't submersible? I'm just checking to clarify.
Dick. You're a dick. Yeah,
hey,
so
we don't want it out there in history forever like a harpoon gun, okay? Carrying a harpoon gun in my backpack. With a ship.
Look, and everybody emailed us.
The
and everybody emailed in was like, "You're full of shit. Nobody's carrying a harpoon gun."
Right. No harpoon guns.
All right.
All right, fine.
Well, hey, look, and you thought a snorkel on your car would turn it into a submarine.
That's still a thing. What's the fucking point of that? It makes no sense even now. Hey, my engine's going to make it, but the water's filled up and drowned me. What the fuck? It's obviously made for short bursts. And if you really need it that short, just find a bridge.
What if you can't? What if the bridge is washed out?
Why cross then?
Because you got to get to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd the chicken cross the road?
I was going to say, there's a chicken that's been begging to differ for a long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah. Because the real joke here is he never did.
Oh, ooh,
that's the
ooh,
joke.
That's dark.
Right.
That's dark. So
Nobody-
yeah, anyway, these U.S. Navy scientists in the 60s were in a submersible with a window, and they said they saw this giant sea monster, and the document was classified by the U.S. government.
Do you think it was a sea monster?
Well,
Oh, excuse me.
so he's trying to follow up on this evidence, and then they had a guy from Canada who had a filming of this thing in a lake swimming by his kid on a paddleboard, and it was like 45 feet long. And
Fuck that.
right, they got it. They sent it off to an expert who looked over the film, and he's like, "Yeah, that thing's like 45 feet long, and it looks like it's doing 25 miles an hour." This is my guess on the speed.
Fuck that. You sure it wasn't a cartel submarine?
In
Canada?
In Canada, in inland lake.
Wait, this was in a lake?
Yeah, this was in a lake.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Yeah, and so he talked to this other expert. He goes, for something to do 25 miles an hour partway underwater, it has to have a minimum of 350 horsepower
Okay.
to move that fast. 25 miles an hour on land doesn't seem like very fast, but underwater, that's super fast, right? So then he did some more research and found out in Lake Champlain, there's supposed to be a sea monster in Lake Champlain in the
Champlain?
U.S. Yeah, it's connected to the St. Lawrence Seaway.
Where's that?
Google it. I forget where it's at.
All
And
right.
anyway, so he goes up there. They do this investigation up there, and they don't see anything on sonar. They don't see anything while they're scuba diving, and they put a recorder underwater and leave it for 24 hours, and they capture something making echolocation noises. So he sends it off
What?
to some experts, and they're like, "Yeah, that's the same kind of echolocation that beluga whales do.
Oh,
Beluga whales are not freshwater,
right.
and they only travel in pods of 10 or bigger.
Beluga whales are the white ones, right?
Oh, I don't know. They're whales.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, before we go on to beluga whales, Lake Champlain, if that's how you say it.
Yes.
Okay. Says it's crosses the border with Canada and the U.S.
Yep.
It's the only fucking thing I care about right here. So there's that. So what if like all these big giant lakes, like even the Great Lakes, have these underwater tunnels that go to other big places,
It's possible.
like oceans?
Well, they're saying Lake Champlain originally was connected to the Pacific Ocean.
What?
Yeah. There was a
I
waterway.
can see that.
There was a waterway at one point in time that connected it to the Pacific. So,
Check. Before we go any further, check this out. An approximately, this sentence doesn't really make any sense when I'm reading it in my head, but an approximately 150-foot long siphonophore. What the fuck does that mean?
it's probably the Latin name for... Oh, shit. Hello, Moto. Oh, Dr. Popular here.
Yeah, we can fix that.
Right in the middle of the podcast. We can fix that.
Oh, Nelly. Okay, so a siphonum.
Dude, skip the name. It's a Latin name. It's a Latin name for a sea monster.
Somebody write me in how to say this. Possibly the longest ocean creature ever recorded, recently discovered off the coast of Australia. 150 feet.
I'm telling you, man.
150 feet
Right. Dude,
in
we
the
know-
ocean.
Listen, bro, we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the ocean.
In the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Stay out of the ocean.
So look, man,
Don't drive the boat anymore that way.
these oceanographers and these ocean people listen to this recording he had, and they're like, you've discovered something that science doesn't know about, and it's in that lake. That's pretty much what they told him. So
What?
there's a sea monster in Lake Champlain.
Buck Lake Champlain. You heard? You dig?
Dude, look. Listen, you have many rules.
All of which have gotten me here. right here today with my guy Joe Skelly, not dead. Thank you.
Listen, you
Thank
don't
you.
go. You don't go in the ocean.
Nope.
You never said anything about lakes.
Hold on, I go in the ocean if the girl standing next to me is hot enough. There are bylaws to the rules and such. Now, if the mega beast is like go in the ocean, I'm like, listen, broad, we've been together a long time. It's just not worth. I've put up with a lot of shit to get here. Let's just keep going. Right?
This is why you stopped hunting deer.
Yeah. With us tomahawks.
Right. Right. And you're lucky you never tried to tackle a wild turkey.
Yeah, why the fuck would anybody do that?
Because a wild
She
turkey.
tried to pet that stupid turkey you have yesterday. She's like, I'm going to go pet this. I'm like, and this is why you get bit by shit. White people. I'm going to pet that turkey. Okay. Sorry. See, I'm smart.
Look.
I'm petting no turkeys.
I
sure as fuck ain't petting Joe Skelly's turkey. Yeah, fucking, you see her yesterday? She's like, I'm going to pet the turkey. No. That's not a thing. Birds will get you.
Dude, you need to be wary of chickens.
Yeah.
Chickens are dinosaurs.
Chickens I can kick.
Until they gang up on you.
Yeah, then I mean, give me some soccer practice. Until
you get wore out.
I was gonna go in the lakes up here and do some kayaking, once. Then I learned about bull sharks, and I was like, oh,
there are no bull sharks
in the
this
lake.
far up yet.
Bullshit.
Yet.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
How about a couple years ago when they found the piranhas?
Listen, what?
Oh,
The fuck did you just say?
Some fucker dumped a tank full of piranhas in the lake, and they were out there swimming, and somebody was fishing and caught one.
Okay. How much damage do you think you could do if we just went and bought piranhas and kept dumping them into the lake?
Oh, if they could adapt to the temperature,
right.
that would be terrible.
So what do? They got to go like low enough to stay warm, right? Once it freezes over or something like that.
Yeah, but I don't even know if they could handle those cold temperatures. This was in the summer. This dude was fishing off a pier and caught a piranha.
Really?
Yeah, this was a couple years back.
Huh.
And by the way, there's a sea monster in this lake here.
Huh?
Yeah.
Bro, you fucking with shit you don't know about.
There's a sea monster in this lake too.
This lake has swallowed more ships in the Bermuda Triangle.
It absolutely has.
Which is impressive.
It
Because when you're growing up, what do you hear about? The
Bermuda Triangle. Well, that's all pirates.
Oh, really? You think that's what that is?
There's a shit ton of pirates down there.
So that's just pirate lore that's meant to scare the fuck out of people?
Well, or it's both.
Right.
Or it's both.
It's possible.
But there's a shit ton of pirates down that way, as I've been told. And they just raid ships and kill people and throw them overboard, and then they just find the ships drifting around.
Ah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Interesting.
Or they just scuttle them.
Got me all fucked up thinking about Loch Ness monsters and shit now.
Loch Ness monster's the easiest spot.
Oh, brother.
You know how?
How's that?
They always ask him for $350.
What? Oh my God.
Did you never watch South Park? Well, Loch Ness monster's always dressed up like a Girl Scout.
I'm late to pop culture, remember?
Right, trying to sell Girl Scout cookies. And they're like, how much for these Girl Scout cookies? He's like, I need about $350.
Oh my.
Loch Ness monster always needs about $350. Did I ever tell you about the time Tommy? Here's a story for you. Ever tell you about the time that Tommy Skelly and I had a real late night, and so we decided to go to this pizza joint. It was the only place that was open, and we came out, and the dude comes up. He's like, hey. So Tommy Skelly's like, how much you fucking need? And the dude looked us right in the face and goes, I need about $33.50.
Oh my God.
I was like, holy fuck. That's a very specific number.
Right.
$33.50.
He knows what's up.
Right. And so Tommy Skelly looks at him and he goes, let me guess. You need a 40, a 20 chop, a Lucy Newport, and a night at this motel. And the dude looked him right in the face and goes, how'd you know?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's some interesting people. Hey, I need about $33.50. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You might as well have asked for $100, bro.
No, No monsters. But let's get back on these monsters. Scientists spotted a swirling. There's that word again. Siphonomore off the off Western Australia that was 150 fucking feet.
Yeah.
So, do they have a picture of it?
Fuck if I know. I don't live in Australia.
It looked like an incredible UFO, said Dr. Wilson, a senior research scientist at the Western Australian Museum. Why would it look like a UFO is in the ocean?
Because there are UFOs in the ocean. Oh, by the way, the U.S. government had video footage of that, too.
Of UFOs in the ocean?
Yeah, dude. They had the fighters that were chasing one, and the thing dove down into the ocean.
What?
And went underwater, and then popped out of the water.
Another reason not to go
flew off
in the
into space.
ocean.
No, it's another reason not to go to fucking Australia.
Because everything there can kill you.
Everything in Australia can kill you.
Including, more specifically, the women. With surfboards.
No. They can surf there, actually.
Oh, right.
Remember,
right.
we had that huge conversation about how you would go down there and fake the funk and walk on the beach with a surfboard and try to mac?
I wouldn't do that, but I'd be the guy or right off the rip, they'd be like, let's go surf together. And I'd be like, no, I got a cramp in my leg.
I got a cramp.
You know what I'd do? Here's what I'd do. If I was going to do that plan, I'm just saying, I'd get my surfboard and I'd break one of those little tails off the end.
You'd be like, oh.
The fins. I'd be like, oh, my board won't go straight. I can't.
And what if they were like, you can use mine?
Right. Say, no, I can't do that.
Because there's a Siphonomore swimming around out there.
Siphonomore.
That's 150 feet long.
I don't think I could beat it.
You know how I know that story's bullshit?
Huh.
They say it was 150 feet and they didn't do it in meters.
Oh. What if those were American scientists?
Well, I don't know. Why would American scientists be in Australia studying sea monsters?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
Why do humans do anything that they do?
I don't know. Would you walk up the side of a volcano to see it erupting?
Yeah, that seems good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wait. Rewind the tape.
That one's good.
Why is that good?
You can fucking see the lava coming.
What if it shoots some lava straight up in the air and it's coming down like a rainfall?
You better serpentine.
What is serpentine exactly?
Fucking move. That's it. Left, right, back, forward, all of it. Up, down.
Okay.
North, south.
So volcano climbing is cool.
Yeah, that's safe. You can see those monsters. Here, the big thing about the ocean is this. The big thing about the ocean is the minute you get into it, you lose like 70 or 80% of your mobility. That's the problem. So no matter what, the fattest, dumbest motherfucker in the ocean who has teeth still has an advantage on you. It's the truth.
Okay, so you forgot one other thing.
What?
The moment you enter the ocean,
yeah,
you become part of the food chain.
That's the point. Everything's more badass than you, and you drop on the scale.
Giant starfish would get your ass.
Right. A fucking stingray got homeboy, and he was putting his head in gators. Right.
Dude,
a stingray.
Dude.
Got him.
You got by a stingray.
Oh, R.I.P.
Right.
But still.
Look, I watched that dude grab black mambas in Africa.
People can say, right, fuck me. People can say what they want about, well, when you're dead, it doesn't matter. When you're dead, nobody remembers you. Listen, my guy is remembered because he did the most horrible, heinous shit with animals and then got taken by a fucking stingray.
Of all things.
That makes no sense.
Bro, that'd be terrible.
Imagine making it that far in your life, doing all those things.
That's like all those people. Look, that's like by all those people who get killed by dumb shit, right?
I'm not comparing the two, but it's like dudes who come home from like World War II and then died of like pneumonia.
Well, okay. There's
right?
Right.
Like you storm the beach and then like 2 years later, you're sitting at home and you die from like a staph infection or some shit. That's savage.
Dude, that's terrible.
Regardless, it's still just as bad going out with that scenario, but just, he was sitting in that pool without a care in the world.
It wasn't even a pool. He was in the ocean, bro.
There you go. There you go. And he didn't care. Well, what the fuck was he doing in there?
I forget what they were doing.
Oh, he should have just stuck to hanging his baby in front of alligators. That was more legit.
Right.
You've seen his kid now, right?
Yeah.
Spitting image.
Yes.
Kid's got balls for days.
Because he's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
You imagine being that dude's son?
I don't know.
And the zoo was like, you can live up to your dad's reputation here at the zoo.
Yeah, I couldn't handle the memes.
You got to bring in the tourism.
Is that what that's about?
I don't know. I mean, do you imagine?
I've never watched him.
Oh, I don't know anything.
I've seen like clips.
Right.
But one thing was for sure, he was super excited.
Oh yeah, he was always excited.
Like he fucking loved animals.
And he loved his job.
Right. Just he could not get a fucking enough of them. Without a doubt.
Right. So, no ocean. Anyway, you should check out the Paranormal. Dude, the whole thing on the skinwalkers was super freaky.
Why are we back to skinwalkers again? What's with the skinwalkers?
Dude, they had a whole episode on it, dude, and they interviewed Navajo cops.
Really?
That were from the res, that were investigators.
Okay, explain what a skinwalker. Oh, the skinwalker's the fucking transformer one.
Yeah.
The one that changes into people.
It's like people, coyotes, wolves, monsters.
Right.
Right, and they're like witches. And they were talking about how somebody becomes a skinwalker, and they're like, you got to sacrifice somebody that you love and eat their heart, and skin them alive.
What?
Oh yeah.
Why are you trying to give me
nightmares?
Excuse me. See, you made me burp, Joe Skelly. I'm so upset now. Got me trying to.
I'm just saying.
Eat the hearts and shit. I'm all fucked up.
Paranormal Declassified. Check it out. That's a good show.
No, you know I don't watch that shit. It gives me nightmares. I don't need that, Joe Skelly. Some weird shit.
Well, we're going to have to do some research on the Mantis Man because Bianca Butters was talking about it.
Yeah, you tell me what you know about the Mantis Man.
I don't know enough, so I'm not going to talk about it, but we need to check that out.
Shout out to Bianca for keeping us on our toes.
Yo! On the toes, right?
I'm not ready for that.
So, I think I found an adult-sized pair of Heelys somewhere.
Oh, no. You saw that video of that guy grinding with those Heelys the other day, huh?
Yes.
Doing stalls. I tagged you in it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I know you want a pair.
No, I will not now. Those would have been so cool back in the day.
But not now.
No, not with Fat Tyler.
Okay.
Imagine some fat dude rolling down the road on his Heelys.
Dude, there's that fat dude who rolls around on the rollerblades.
I know.
And he's like, this is the perfect specimen of the American male or whatever it was.
He's talented.
Until he busts his femurs on the edge of a pool.
Don't even get me started. I know.
He slaps the ground and it sounds like somebody took a chuck roast and slapped it on the concrete.
Threw a giant fucking vat of pizza dough on the ground.
Yeah.
Smack. Yeah.
So
you got me all fucked up. My mind is just falling apart with all these monsters I'm thinking about now, like sea monsters.
Look,
we got Gila monsters. We got skinwalkers.
Weren't you telling me about that dude in Florida whose only job is to hunt giant?
Giant iguanas.
Giant iguanas.
Fucking shooting iguanas at like 200 yards with an air rifle, bro. And he's got like a $2,000 air rifle. Right. That would be a dope job, though.
And that's his only job is all day long.
All day long, bro. I'll tell you what, it makes sense. So we had lizards. We had like 7 or 8 bearded dragons. They love warm water. You put a dragon in warm water, they just shit everywhere. So this dude's showing videos on his Instagram of people's pools are just black water. I'm like, that's fucking nasty. So this dude just sits here and caps iguanas all day.
It makes a fortune.
With a pellet rifle, yeah.
And just gets paid mad loot.
Right.
Maybe we need to change professions.
I'm fucking telling you. Can you even count this as a profession? We'll let Bianca Butters decide. Bianca Butters, let us know. Is this a real profession? Can I? Or can we say that we're?
Or any of our other listeners out there who want to send it?
Right.
We'll put up a vote thing somewhere. Is this a real profession?
Right.
And we'll let the audience decide.
I know I've said it before, but I always wanted to be a radio guy. This is like radio, just not live.
Right.
Which is kind of cool.
Right.
The only thing I wish that was different was I wish we could take calls.
Oh, that would be sweet.
That's something I might look into.
Here's a question for you.
Huh?
Did you ever wish you could, after seeing the movie Lost Boys, that you could be a vampire?
No. No. Fuck no.
What,
I
what, after seeing
fucking
Kiefer,
throw me some weird shit like that. What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta revamp now. You got me thinking about dudes in 80s clothes and hanging earrings. Hanging earrings are back, I'll tell you.
right? So everything's
They
cyclical.
are.
Do you
They
think
are
they're
back.
gonna? Are they gonna reboot Lost Boys?
Yes, of course. They
Right,
fuck everything up.
dude.
Hollywood can't.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Right.
And do you remember the next movie that he did after Lost Boys?
What was it?
That was the one where they were medical students, and they were
Oh no! Is it the kill you for 10 minutes and let you be dead and then bring you back movie?
Yeah, yeah.
What was that movie called?
I can't remember.
It was like a one-word movie, like students of blah blah blah, or like suicide students or something stupid. Like, yeah, they're like, let's see how long we can kill you for,
And bring you back from the dead,
right?
so you could tell us what's on the other
Out
side.
of your fucking mind,
And remember, they were being chased by ghosts, but I can't even remember. Was it ghosts or was it?
bro. I haven't seen that movie since I was 9. I'm not fucking. That movie was so fucked up because I was like, oh, because all I think about when I go to the doctor or the dentist now is this motherfucker thinking about taking all my teeth out. He's gonna open my shit up and just fucking rip them all out, bro.
How do you connect that to the movie?
Because it's showing me how fucking psycho some of these professionals are.
Okay.
And I'm just like sitting there the whole time wondering if he's a super freak.
Like, do you ever wonder when you take your car in for repairs if they just
All
take
the
some of
time.
the lug nuts off your tires?
All the fucking time.
Just
I'm
when
a
you're
paranoid
driving down
freak.
the street, your tires just come off.
Bro, I don't trust anybody. That's why every mechanic that I've had since I've come to Cleveland is a guy that I can go stand and watch them work. Every single one.
Okay.
Because I don't take my car to anybody if I don't know them personally. Stupid, right? It makes no sense. But you're not putting a bomb in my fucking car. The fuck out of here.
Some random mechanic's just gonna bomb your car.
Dude, you don't even know. You'd think it sounds crazy, but here's the thing. Back when we worked in the Way, we had these 2 guys that would come in every Friday, fucking trashed by like 2 p.m., right?
Okay.
Dudes are drunk off their asses getting lunch. Hey guys, how you doing? What you up to today? Oh, yeah, man, just got done putting this bitch's tires on. Blah, 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 blah. Fix her fucking thing. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
Bro,
boy,
you're wrecked.
right. I'm like, boy, you stink. You stink.
You probably should be working on people's cars.
Mm-hmm. When I was younger, my stepdad, he had a friend who was a full-fledged alcoholic and was drunk every day of his life, all day. And his job was to inspect the cables on roller coasters.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck that. That's why I stopped going on roller coasters when I was so young. He's like, yeah, this guy's, he introduced me, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? You know, because you're a kid.
Right.
And then he's like, he inspects roller coaster lines. And I'm like, and we're done with that. We're just done with that. I'm good.
That's that California lifestyle, bro.
I'm not going to say nothing about that. I don't know. It wasn't me. It's not me, right?
So let's
I heard about this thing. Speaking of that, somebody yesterday, I'm not sure who it was at the party, but somebody mentioned California sober.
Oh, yes.
Somebody said that. I don't know if you were there for that.
Yes, I was there for that.
Oh, you're California sober. I'm like, what the fuck? What did they say it meant? It means that you only smoke weed.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
And you'll have a couple of drinks.
Right.
But no hard liquor.
California sober.
Yeah. You won't do any hard drugs.
In the fuck am I hearing?
It's a real term. It's a real term.
Bro, you learn some weird shit every day.
Look, our listeners are full of all kinds of knowledge. We
was that our listener who said that yesterday? Was it? Yeah.
No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But it was weird. And it was just an interesting thing to hear.
We should have a listener barbecue.
No. What? Where are we going to invite these weirdos? Except for Bianca Butters. She can come over. But where are the... And Gary, I guess, because we already hang out with Gary sometimes.
I don't know. We go hold it at a park.
Oh, my God.
We'll rent one of those gazebos at a park with the girls.
Oh, no.
And maybe we could do a podcast.
I'm having flashbacks.
And do a podcast on the spot.
I like this.
Yeah. Set up a horseshoe court. We'll have a horseshoe competition.
I thought your guys' game was cornhole.
Dude, listen.
That's no.
You know what? Because that's too trendy.
Too trendy, too hipster.
Trendy.
Yeah, well, you're right. We don't fuck with that.
Maybe we'll do wheelchair jousting in the parking lot.
There we go. They're gonna have to sign waivers though.
No, fuck yeah, they're gonna
Bring
have to
your own.
sign-
Bring your own helmet. Bring your own beer.
Bring your own horse.
Oh, gotta bring your own wheelchair? Really?
No, we'll provide the wheelchairs, but you need a
Oh,
horse.
you need somebody to push you.
Yeah,
Okay, I got
bring
you.
your own horse.
Right.
Everybody's signing
Makes
fucking
sense.
waivers.
That makes sense. Yeah,
And then, dude, we'll have a trophy.
I would love to see how fucked up that trophy is.
Dude,
That's
listen,
how do we do it for the people who don't want to get fucked up? Do they have to like see how do we make that work? You know what we should do? We should come up with a jousting spear that has like an explodable paint thing on the end. Like a paintball thing. So if you get smashed, you know because it blows up in your face but can't really hurt you.
it covers you in paint.
I like this.
All right.
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about this. Somebody stop. Where's the engineer at? Stop this. We're not airing this episode.
And we'll just do it. We'll just do it. And we'll
This
send
is
out
a
an
good
invite.
idea.
And we'll send out an invite.
Everybody's invited. That'll be the one thing that goes viral with 40,000 fucking people trying to wheelchair joust. Get in line, motherfuckers. One horse. Some dude's fucking tuckered out after like 10 people. I can't breathe. Right?
Dude, or we had just a pile of horses. They got maimed.
Oh,
so
no.
they're all off to
Oh,
like.
no.
So if your horse gets jacked but you don't,
Right.
your horse is out.
A
So
whole
now you
me-
gotta you gotta find
gotta
a new
find
one.
a new one.
You
A
gotta
whole
find a
medical
new one.
team.
Yeah,
People will be standing there, trading money. I'll let you use my horse for $30.
dude. Right, we'll do side bets.
This fucking podcast episode has gone completely sideways. What's happening here? Remember that old show? Wait. You remember that old show, Gladiators?
Yes. No, dude. Remember we watched that one where the gladiators were just smashing,
Which one was that?
where they had they were trying to climb the pyramid of
Yeah.
and the dude was just spiking them off the top of the pyramid, dude. And those gladiator dudes were just crushing the
my
contestants.
God.
Yeah. Hey, if you all have never watched American Gladiators, you should watch.
Jesus Christ.
You should watch American Gladiators.
We're just all over the place
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
30, 97 seconds of all these things you don't need. BaysBasement.com. Write the team. Write us an email.
Hey, go on your favorite platform and give us a rating, because apparently that matters.
Oh, fuck. All right. That's enough.